Yo! Mike. The fuck is up in this bitch? People, what the fuck is going down, y'all? Better Late Than Never podcast. Your boy Steve Eskridge is back in the building. Y'all, they got me so fucked up out here right now, man. Oh, boy. I saw you niggas online talking earlier. I'm like, yep. A few little tweets I had. Oh, yeah. You back on that now. Because I got to vent about more shit, too, also. But, oh, I saw y'all. But anyway, I'm going to cut right to the chase. So, you can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com, my YouTube channel, Stephen Eskridge, Spotify podcast, Stephen Eskridge, iHeartRadio, Stephen Eskridge, Amazon, Stephen Eskridge, Google Podcast, Stephen Eskridge, SoundCloud, Steve Eskridge. I gotta keep up with my links right now. It's fucking so many of them now. But when you expand it. So you gotta keep up with all those links. But get me at Steve Eskridge at all those. My social media is, my Twitter is Stephen Eskridge1. Again, my Twitter is Stephen Eskridge1. My Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. Again, my Instagram is Stephen ESKRI. You can also catch my links to my podcast on my Facebook page, which is Steve Eskridge as well. Pretty much that's where most of my links are at, my social medias and those outlets. So it ain't hard to find. Ain't hard to find at all. But I'm finna get right to it though, y'all. Because, you know, like, first off, y'all, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, number one. Unprecedented podcast timing right now, but hey, get like that sometimes. You gotta stay on it. I told you niggas a pod a week. Y'all had me fucked up. Picture that shit. Picture me not holding down what the fuck I'm finna say. Like, nah, I told y'all niggas pod a week. That's what the fuck was gonna happen. One way or another. It was coming. But we finna get right to the shit though, man. Cause what I've been seeing out here in this hip hop atmosphere, right? It ain't just today. It's been going on for some years now. And I'm not even really sure to put the blame at, but this is just what it is at this point, right? I'm really starting to see that hip-hop ain't about hip-hop no more. You know, the music is not about the music. The game is not about the game no more. It's about a whole nother game now. It's about, you know, it's lifestyle over music. It's, you know, a person's character over their talent to entertain. Like, it's all these things that ain't got shit to do with music that's holding the most weight out here right now, man. So I'm coming in and dropping shit, man. I ain't playing with you motherfuckers, man. Seriously, the music industry now, the hip-hop business is about a lot of shit that has nothing to do with hip-hop now. Well, even if I want to say nothing, it has little to do with nothing. Because like I said, now, we all worry about the scandals, what's going on in a person's life, who they're fucking, who they're not fucking, what they did, what they didn't do. Then, to come back around, and they can drop a great joint or a bad joint, but it's all going to come back to what's going on in their lifestyle. It's going to always come back to that, man. I mean, I never thought I'd see the day. Like, seriously, I never... I need a little background, but that was like little dramatic, but I never thought I would see the day. But here we are, you know what I mean? Like, here we are, lo and behold, and it's wild. It's wild to me, but I saw it coming nonetheless. Now, is the rap money slow? Sure it is. It takes months for niggas to get residuals back, things of that nature. You know, artists are the last one to get paid when it comes to the money from record sales and all that. But you know sales is down. Shit, Beyonce just went number one and moved 372,000, and you got motherfuckers saying she fell off. Picture that shit. Come on, man. Kodak can't picture that shit. Come on, man. 372 in a week. And that's a dip for her. Because she used to move in 5, 6, 7 in a week. So yeah, everyone has had a fall off. Mainly because of streaming going on in the industry right now. So that's going to come with it. But nonetheless, that's what's going on out here. I hear more talk about a person's lifestyle or what they got going on or don't have going on rather than the music. The first thing I can start saying of social fucking media, man. Y'all already know. Because I think while it has worked, it's one of the most ultimate gifts and a curse. For this reason only, right? You can get your stuff off by yourself, put your music out there to that nature, whatever. You can get your own name popping, get your own buzz. You can get that off nowadays. But also, you can also get off the fact that when you start off that way, that's really mostly what the consumers will care about, or will hold the most weight. What happened on your live, or what did you post, and what was the post about? Was it about this person? Was it about that person? Even your family sometimes. All these things that don't have nothing to do with the music directly. Now, can you put your life into your music? Yes, but that's different. And that still comes back to music. The greats, they put their lives in the music. So they'll show some on social media. They'll show you some shit, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, they putting their shit on wax. You got to pay to hear this. You know what I'm saying? They really, that's how they doing it. But I'm just seeing more and more, I don't know if it's more industry or more artists that's really tailoring it this way. I don't know if it's the artists coming in as hustlers, not as artists so much. Well, I'm not sure if it's labels and these brands, or I even say these management companies, because now that's a good job of a management company to get the brand big of an artist. But now you got artists out here whose brand is so big, social media wise, it still won't add up to them moving over 100K records in a week. In this climate right now too, especially. Now, record sales have went down over this last year and a half since the pandemic, and then just since streaming became a thing in general. People bootlegging all that stuff, right? We already know that. But what I will say is, if you're one of those, just by your name, you one of those, you gonna move 200K. Seriously, you gonna move it. At least 200. Come on, man. What great you know is not moving 200? Seriously, it don't add up, man. From whoever, from Beyonce, the Keys, your Jay-Z's, your Coles, your Drakes, your Kendricks, whoever you want to name, especially in the industry, in this industry, they can move 200K on a bad day. We just saw it with Nicki back in 2018 with the Queen album. She moved 205 and was pissed because she didn't do the 250 that Cardi did, but like I say, she did 205. Now, she was mad for a whole other reason. I think that third album would have made her the first woman rapper with 3 number 1 albums. Because most women rappers haven't even too much got past 3 or 4. So that would have been a big feat for Nicki. But the fact that she didn't get that, I think she really was, a little wild out about that. But that's neither here nor there, regardless. She did 205. She's Nicki fucking Minaj. Nicki Tanya Mirage. That name is going, motherfucker gonna get in formation. That's it. No extras, no nothing. She's Nicki. At this point in her career, mind you. But like I said, they'll do the 200. But I'm saying not so, and maybe it's because of management, maybe it's because of industry politics. I don't fucking know at this point. It might be all the above. Who knows? Who knows at this point? But I am starting to see a lot more of these artists, like motherfuckers winning, getting Grammy nominated and all this shit, but can't even move 100, man. You put the ass out here right now, that album won't move 100. And don't tell me who's moving 100, because I just named you a few motherfuckers that's moving 100 if you're one of those. Now, if you ain't one of them, then nah, you ain't gonna do it. But if you call yourself being one of them, nah. You know what I'm saying? You move 200 and up. Period. The most you better fall below is like 180, 190, some shit like that. But nah, I'm not it. But and even that's respectable in today's time. But what I'm gonna just get on is though. First, I'm gonna go to the artists, right? A lot of artists, I think now. I remember Jay-Z Hov, shout out to him. He says a line back in the day on the Dynasty song, for the fam. He says Rockaway 80 million in like 18 months. You niggas can bullshit rap if you want. Motherfucker, like, yeah, I think niggas took that shit and ran all the way with it. Like, you niggas don't even care about being artists no more. It is all about getting rich. Nothing else. But yet, you're in a genre, you're in an art form of hip-hop. So it's like, you're here to profit from the art. Not just come in and make a profit and don't even try to make art. The fuck? Shit. That's you niggas out here doing that? But even as I say that, I'm still wondering, like, okay, which one is it more? I think it probably come down to be both, I think it's probably both. I think it's industry, artists, industry ties and labels, politics. Obviously, they paying artists to put out the trash or I ain't gonna call it trash. I'm just gonna say they paying them to put out the hustle music, Basically, the shit that a person wants to hear. That's what I mean by hustler music, right? Come on, that's a bar right there, man. All right, come on, man. Hustler music. If you are an artist. Because the hustler ain't nothing but a motherfucker trying to get paid. That's it. There's no artistry there. There's no greatness. They might be great at that, but other than that, a hustler just a hustler. Motherfucker trying to get paid. That's it. So you got those coming in here in an art form called hip-hop. At least what it was spanned from. Trying to make a profit. Now, I'm all for everybody getting their money. But which one? There's so much money in it now. What you want now? As an artist now, you really got to ask yourself what you in it for. Why you putting your time into that shit? Shout out my nigga Currency. Sometimes you say, nigga, we in the game for millions. Say, y'all in the game for bitches. Hey, man, you talking that shit. That's one of my favorite bangers. Shout out to the Hot Spitter, man. Shit, you in the game for millions? We in the game for millions? Say, y'all in the game for bitches. Like, what you in this shit for? You can get either one, but which one you in it for? You in this for the artistry? Or you in this shit as a hustler to just make a profit? That's it. And boy, it's a lot of hustlers out here. Shout out to y'all for getting y'all money first off. Round of applause. I ain't mad at you. I promise you, I ain't. The niggas is getting to the money. I ain't hating. Niggas definitely getting to the money. And you got niggas who getting to the money through the artistry too. You know? No, I'm not giving them a round of applause because that's been what's been going on anyway. Those guys are still around right now. Like you got Nas just won his first Grammy 20 years into the game. Man got about now what? 8 classics? 8 classic albums? And a nigga just got a Grammy. I know, I'm laughing too. Shit. Like, now I can hear y'all right now. Yeah, Steve, that's why I don't want nigga to be no motherfucking artist. Nigga, I want to get paid. Fuck that shit. I'm here to get this money, nigga. Everybody ain't gonna respect. Hey, ask Nas, is he paid now? Ask Nas, has he always been paid? Yes, he has. Through the artistry. Not no other shit. Through the artistry. Of putting words together with a 16 and making a beautiful hook. With a hell of a old school sample sped up into a new one. Sped the fuck up. Hip hop, man. Straight up. Like that was a good breakdown, wasn't it? Like I say, the 16, the hook, the sample, speed it up. Yeah, hip hop. That's what a lot of hip hop has been for the longest. But just getting back though, you know, you gotta see a lot of it now. Like I see people, you know, got this brand, that brand. They got money up the ass, cool, but they can't move 100K, man. They can't move 20,000, man. Like that's where we at. That's crazy today, man. And the more and more that's happening, I think a lot of artists, it's influenced them to not wanna be an artist or to not even want to try and get creative. They just gonna keep the hustler mindset to give a motherfucker, you know, what they want to hear, which is easy. We know the shit motherfuckers want to hear out here nowadays. Shit, bitch, hoe, over some drums or hell of a sample or something. Like, yeah, I'm paraphrasing when I say that, but y'all know what I'm getting at. Shit, look at the shit we was listening to back in the day. That's how the fuck I know I'm keeping it real. Look at the shit we listen to. I beat that bitch with a bat. I beat that bitch with a... Come on, man. Like, we was rocking out to I beat a bitch with a bat, man. And it was marketed. And women who was talked about getting beat with a bat, rocking out too. He ain't talk about me. I beat that bitch with a bat. Y'all know I ain't lying. Oh, I'm listening to this shit. You know I ain't lying, man. Whoever listen to this shit, y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all probably laughing y'all damn self right now. Like, that nigga ain't lying. We was shaking our ass hard as hell at that shit. And if that shit came on, y'all would get to it right now. Oh my goodness, y'all would get to it. But regardless, though, this is my overall message. It's really about what you in the game for nowadays, honestly. You know, people talk about the music going this way, going that way. It's became such a global thing, hip-hop now. It's became so much money into it. It's a lot more profitable now. It really comes down to what you in it for. Straight up. Now, I respect both sides. I would just love just to see, I would love to keep seeing a healthy balance. That's all. You know, I would love to keep seeing a healthy balance. Because on the artist side, the artists might not have been the hustlers that the hustlers were, so to say, giving people what they want to hear, Allah. But they turned into it in other fashions. Once again, outside of rap. So now they getting their hustle on. Because it just seems like as people out here Only thing we respect is money. We don't respect shit else. We don't respect creativity. We don't respect artistry. We don't respect smarts. Nothing that does not profit, we do not respect. Y'all know I ain't lying. This is how the game go. I don't think that way, but we all know how society looks. Now, I ain't gonna keep respecting your ass if you can't become profitable. Of course not. Or no, I take that back. I might not respect you in the highest regard. I respect you for what you do. I might not respect you in the highest regard. But nonetheless, it'll be there. But that's really what's been going on now, though, people. It just gotta be more of a healthy balance. I remember Rollo having an interview with Young Thug. You know, right before this before the fucking Rico shit, cause man, shout out to them guys too. Hope they all come home. You know, but Rollo was on that $1 million worth of game talking to Young Thug about that type of shit. Like, hey, y'all to stay our ass in y'all to be on the street shit. Hey, stay in the street. You in the come this shit and be an artist and make some music, make some money off this music shit. Bring your ass 2 feet in here and leave the bullshit in the street then. But you gotta pick a side. You can't do both, man. It's been too many motherfuckers out here trying to do both and they lose everything. Trying to juggle both. Like, come on, man. Can't do it. From Beanie Siegel to whoever you want to name, man. And not putting nobody out there a lot, because these artists will tell you they made their mistakes. So that's why I look up to them, because the mistakes they made, and they own up to them, and they're growing from it. So it's not a slight to anybody, you know? No Bump J, another one. Nigga was on. And, you know, got caught juggling the street stuff with the music. You know, it just didn't mix. But shout out to all them, man. Like I say, no slight, just lessons that I've been sitting back and looking and learning. You know, like, hey, you got to put 2 feet into something, man. Especially this industry on the music side. If you're going to try to make some money off of it, you got to leave the street shit alone. You got to. And that's all I've been telling everybody, you know. You going to get on the street shit, keep it in the street. You going to want to make some music, and keep your ass in the studio and make some music. That don't mean you can't go outside and live life. But once again, put it on the track then. You ain't got to see. And that's another thing. I'm going to go back to the social media thing real quick. Instead of, you know, us putting shit on the music and letting the fans hear it, we showing it, artists are showing it on social media. So now, as a consumer fan, they ain't got to look to on the album. You know, think about it. But also, they might have discovered the artist from social media to begin with, so they probably don't even want to listen to the person, the album. They're more concerned with their social media, who they posted with, what they had on, where they was at, what club. Like, y'all know how the social media shit go. I ain't got to keep elaborating. Y'all know. Y'all already know. So it really just comes down to basically what a person's in it for nowadays. There's a lot of room for both, but I just say it needs to be a healthier balance. Because I think the more artists you get coming in with that mindset of being an artist, the more quality you're gonna get as far as just positive message overall. And you know, the thing everyone talks about music being more positive and everything like that. And it does need to be a balance, because you niggas out here is just hard body. You niggas hard body and R&B now. That's the nut ball about the shit. Like, fuck you niggas hard trying to sing. Like, come on, man. Motherfuckers singing R&B, talking about the ops, and this is all you singing, fam. You supposed to be vulnerable. Supposed to be opening yourself up, the personal side, the soft side. That's why it's R&B, rhythm and blues. Yeah, blues. Yeah, you talk about the vulnerable shit. talk about the good shit too. But nonetheless, you put it in the music. But they put it in social media before it goes to the music. So now people might not be as turned on or, more looking to purchase it. That's one of the few things I can think of. But nonetheless, you got to switch over. And then also I could think that people just saw a lot of artists talk about these things and making this money. They say, okay, well, I probably can't get that type of record sale to generate that money, but what I also going to do is, well, hey, I'm going to get with these brands. I'm going to hire this management team, which is great, man, which is fucking great. It is beautiful. It's a beautiful day and time where you cannot move 200,000 and win awards and have all these brands. It's fantastic. For the cause, that is. I know why. I definitely know why. But like I said, it's really getting... Pickers are getting thick out here, y'all. And we just need more... Just need more of a balance out here. Definitely more of a balance. And just and as an artist, you just gotta keep asking yourself, you coming into this shit for what? You trying to be an artist, or you trying to be a hustler? There's room for both. And that's why I say you got they talking about the options going left and right. Like, yeah, it's that type of vibe. All this drill music and everything, and the things that's happening with it. Yeah, we need more of a positive balance. Not saying everything gonna be good, negative, but it ain't gotta go the way it's going all the time. Am I blaming the music whole? No, can never do that. Is it partial? Yeah. Can it become a balance again? Of course it can. But that start with us, the consumers. Because now I'm gonna flip it over to us now. Yeah, I'm getting on our ass now. Yeah, I turn now. Because we have the power to dictate movement and non-movement. Anything that does not have life into it, it dies. Anything that's not, put into or not supported, it dies. Anything out here that does not have support, it dies or goes away. Simple. We all need support. So when we up out here talk about we want to hear this artist and that artist and artists more positive. Because like I said, it's happening more with social media and these streaming platforms. It's getting there. But we need to keep it going. We definitely need to keep it going. So I mean, hey, at some point, something got to give, man. Something definitely got to give. Because I'm just thinking to myself right now, like, when was the last time I even saw anything like this? But like I said, it's coming down to us consumers. Like I said, if I can go over here and fuck with Future, I can go over here and fuck with Black Thought. If I can go fuck with Benny the Butcher and them, I can go fuck with Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk, I can go to Royce da 5'9". Like, and I know y'all saying that's a hell of a segue, Steve. Goddamn. Like, you went from Durk to Royce? Of course. I'm not versatile. But it needs to be that versatile. The game need to get back to that type of energy. Where it was a lane for almost everything and it was respected. That's why you had guys show so much love to each other at the beginning of this, because it was a lane, it was starting to become a lane for everyone. So it wasn't just a certain demographic of people you was making for appearance or anything. It was just came as it, man. But at the beginning of this, that's how it was. And I know people saying in the beginning, yeah, man, game me like that the most these. We involved now, niggas getting paid. Well, yeah, I know. But at what cost? Because last time I checked, all money ain't good money. It just ain't. And I think y'all coming from, hey, whoever coming from the street, they already know what I'm talking about. I ain't got too much to say. Like I said, it's I just keep thinking to myself, when this is unprecedented times, like I can't remember last time I was even thought about it like this. Like artists win awards and brands and haven't sold the most. But see, a lot of guys who are starting to understand these industry politics and what's behind them, who get paid, percentage, what, all that, like that's why I say these guys got the internet out and it's a lot of information. It's if used the right way, of course. Like it's something else, lo and behold. But, I mean, but hey, I can't do nothing but just think right now, man. I keep thinking hard. I keep trying to think hard, man. But it's all good. But I'm still gonna stay on us consumers though. Like I remember one time, it was a Kendrick and Future concert at the United Center here in Chicago. I think Future was out there first, did his set, whatever. Future's Future, we already know he out of here. You know, he do a show. And I went to see Future with Drake. So Future give you a fucking show. You getting your money's worth fucking with him. He gonna charge you a lot, but you gonna get your money worth fucking with Future. I promise you that. Like that's facts. But nonetheless, I just say, I go up in there, and boy was just, man, like I said, Future is Future. Future is definitely Future. But sometimes it ain't good enough. You know, sometimes it ain't good enough for a person. So now everybody up on Future cool. Now here come K-Dot. Now he come out. This is Kendrick, man. Matter of fact, picture this, man. K-Dot, man, and niggas was leaving. This ain't just some conscious. All I got is bars. This K-Dot, man. K-Dot can do any song, literally any song. And you niggas left because Kendrick came up there. Everybody didn't leave. It was just highlighted around that time. How many people left just hearing Kendrick? Like, wait, what y'all trying to say about him? This dude, he already Grammy nominated on his second and third album, which was just doing great at that time. So it's like, wait a minute, y'all. It's crazy. But anyway, like I said, just that vision right there showed me the type of disconnect we at right now. One side wants to ride with the hustlers, the other side want to ride with the artists. So therefore, you got artists versus the hustler. So it's cool with me, man. I get it. I totally get it. But hey, I just shot my hat into my move. Just tip my hat out to motherfucker, man. Like, they gonna make it one way or another. One way or another. But man, look here. Like, that's why I say just coming down to us fans, though. You know, we gotta support what we want to support. You know, because it shouldn't be that, you know, Kendrick and Future, and it was kind of one-sided. Like, no. Both sides should be just as turned or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. But, nonetheless, like I said, that's how it's been going. So all I could do is just basically just say, hey, as an artist, what you in it for? Figure that out. Go the best route you're going to go. But at least try to put the artistry in there. Don't give up on that. Because the artistry, is ultimately how you got here. But us as consumers too, we can't make it tough for the artists. We can't make the artists feel bad for not being accepted or at least respected. Because I've seen that a few times. You go back to the old Fade to Black footage, the Jay-Z documentary. You got the young guy now saying he don't want to make the type of music, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, killing people type music. He don't like to make it, but that's all niggas want to hear, you think. And Guru and Hov and that tell him just be the fuck you. He was like, only to put it out to himself or his people. Nigga said, hey. It's crazy. So all I can sit up there really just look at it as, whew. But anyway, I'm gonna get back to y'all on something I'm still thinking about. Oh, I hate getting a phone call to a pod. Ugh. Like I said, us consumers have to think about it also. So if you want to hear a better message or something more positive, you got to support it. You don't support anything, it passes up. It gets passed away, left for dead, not supported. To the hustlers, it's okay to be a hustler, but don't forget you in the artistry of hip-hop. Don't forget that. So don't forget the hell up out of here. I had to come in here and vent about that. And I'm going to get back to y'all on it more. Because I'm still a little dumbfounded right now. I'm high as shit too, but I'm still a little dumbfounded. So I'm sitting there like, what the fuck, man? Like, it's still something to figure out, man. You really got to figure out where we going to be at with this, man. It's going to be a toughie. But we going to figure it out. But anyway, I'm going to get the hell up out of here. You can catch this podcast on Spreaker.com. My YouTube channel, Stephen Eskridge. My SoundCloud, Stephen Eskridge. Spotify podcast, Stephen Eskridge. I said SoundCloud, Google podcast. I be forgetting these streams sometimes. iHeartRadio, Amazon as well. Yep. Only thing I'm not on is Apple yet, but that's going to change in a minute. That's about to change in a minute. So it's a better late than ever podcast. We'll get back to y'all in a minute. Also, before I forget, yes, my Instagram, Stephen Eskridge, Stephen Eskridge, ESKRI. Again, that's Stephen Eskridge or Stephen ESKRI. That's my Instagram. My Twitter is Stephen Eskridge1. Again, my Twitter is Stephen Eskridge1. My Facebook is Stephen Eskridge as well. You can catch my podcast on any of my Facebook pages. The link is up there. Better Late Never Podcast. I love y'all for listening. Hip Hop forever. Hustlers forever as well. I love y'all for listening. Peace!